Tonight, Stephen Edmund Mills is being inducted into the Alaska Aviation Hall of Fame in recognition of his many years as an explorer and pathfinder pilot in Alaska's aviation history. Steve Mills was born in the setting of the Old West, November 1, 1896, in Sheridan County, Wyoming. When he became of age, he enlisted in the U.S. Army. With some fortune, the Armistice of 1918 ended the horrific war while he was in transit to Europe, and he returned to Washington State. He took a job with the Seattle Gas Company and became a furnace inspector. Aviation feats and daring do generated electric excitement around the world in the 1920s, and Steve wanted to join in. He began taking flight training with the Washington Aircraft Company in Seattle and received his pilot certificate in 1926. As a talented aviator, Mills was eventually hired in 1928 by the flight school as a chief flight instructor. Mills was convinced that there was adventure and fortune to be had in the Alaska flying business. Steve joined forces with fellow pilot Jack Waterworth with the dream of starting a flight school in Anchorage, so the pair bought a two-seat fleet biplane. Running short of cash to complete the aircraft purchase, a third investment partner, Charles Rutan, joined the fledgling outfit. The excited trio dismantled their little biplane and headed north aboard the SS Yukon. They set up shop at Anchorage's new Merrill Field in the spring of 1932 and named their endeavor Star Air Service. They began training Alaskans to fly immediately. Two of their clients included the first two women pilots in Alaska. Soon it became obvious that Star Air Service would have to present more than flight training to succeed financially. So Star began offering charter flights for customers who needed to fly into the Alaskan wilderness. Bankrolled by an affluent gold miner, Wesley Dunkel, another aircraft, a Curtiss Robin cabin plane, was added to the fleet, making the company a two-plane air service. Star Air Service flew in competition with another pioneer aviation company, McGee Airways. Neither flying service was making much money in competition, so in 1935, the decision was made to merge their operations. Overnight, Star Air Service became the second largest airline in Alaska. Through a series of mergers and acquisitions spanning several decades, Star has evolved into the major national premier airline called Alaska Airlines, flying a fleet of nearly 200 aircraft. Today, Alaska Airlines carries thousands of passengers across North America, 6 miles above the Earth. As fate would have it, however, Steve Mills would not live to see the grandeur of his dream come to pass. On August 30th, 1936, Steve Mills piloted a Sunday fishing charter in the Star Belanca Pacemaker NC-259M. While climbing out over a mountain ridge, it is believed that a downdraft forced the plane down, 10 feet short of the crest. All souls aboard perished. In August 1995, Steve Mills' grandson, David Mills, accompanied by members from the Alaska Aviation Heritage Museum, journeyed to the crash site to place a memorial plaque. A lasting tribute for this true Alaskan pioneer aviation hero, however, is the roar of the jetliner over our heads in the crisp Alaska air. The Alaska Aviation Museum gratefully acknowledges the contribution Steve Mills has made to Alaska's aviation industry and welcomes him into the Alaska Aviation Hall of Fame.